The AI trend taking place in 2022 and pushing into the future of 2023. I'm not sure if you would have seen this one come in. I certainly didn't. But it looks like everyone in artificial technology is focused on creating someone. What do I mean by that? Well, an article from Unreal Engine 5 showcases a realistic woman model rendered. This model looks pretty convincing. I will not lie. She looks pretty convincing, and she does look fairly attractive in terms of female attraction features, which is pretty weird for me to be getting into in a podcast. But, this is kind of the topic, I guess, of what they're trying to do with AI. So there we are. We're talking about attractive artificial intelligence. And I never thought I'd be saying stuff like this, but, we're gonna roll with it. I do think there are some features here that definitely look weird. There are some shiny misplacement in the teeth. There are some weird, creepy smiles that are a little overextended. Body figures is proportionally maybe a little bit Barbie doll styled, where it's a little bit unrealistic to a real female proportions. But overall, I have to give them credit. It definitely is very convincing, especially the further that you kind of back away. I'm gonna back away. Yeah, it looks more convincing from the distance. But I will say though, this is not something new to artificial technology. So they have been doing this for a while, and they've been doing a lot better than Unreal Engine has with artificial intelligence, actually. So there's a website. The website is called thispersondoesnotexist.com. There's a website called thispersondoesnotexist.com, and when you go to it, it's actually a neural network that generates artificial intelligence faces. So these people, they don't exist. It's just the AI actually creates the people. And to be quite honest with you, every time you refresh the page, you'll get a new person. So it's not just one person. You just refresh the page. This is way more convincing than what Unreal Engine did. So I think that maybe they need to look into this technology. But this is two separate use cases. So Unreal Engine 5 actually designed like a 3D, like they're showing the front, the back of the female, and they're showing all aspects. So you're getting a 360 degree view, and it's pretty convincing. It's close, but as soon as you go to the site thispersondoesnotexist.com, it's like mind-blowingly different. Like thispersondoesnotexist.com is really convincing. Like I think these people really do exist. It's almost like I think they're lying to me because it's so convincing. I would really think these people are real, and it's quite scary, kind of almost to a large degree, almost flawless when it comes to thispersondoesnotexist.com. So there's a big difference, but we are definitely seeing that artificial technology is starting to shift over focus to producing this. And particularly in the game realm. So Unreal Engine 5 being a game development software, we are starting to notice that they are becoming interested in this AI generation. And it's not just people that they want to create, right? So they have artificially generated fashion clothing now for video games. So you don't have to, I guess they want to they're going to take away the developer jobs. They're going to just, or the creative design jobs are being taken away, right? So photographers and designers, I guess we are trying to apparently make our lives easier by not needing you and developing you out of the scenario, I guess. We don't want to waste time designing all these different features that we can sell on the platform. Now we're just going to slap together an artificial technology that just renders out Halloween themed clothing they show an example of, or just your regular fashion style clothing. And that way they can sell artificially generated stuff faster than they have to produce it with no overhead from designers. So this is a pretty interesting trend that seems to be blowing up in 2023 and coming for 2023 and in 2022. I think we'll see a lot of this in the non-fungible token space probably too. I mean, I think that's actually where this probably is all coming from, is that NFTs were kind of generating images like with systematic approaches in computers. And now we're seeing the AIs are taking over here. But the reason I say it's blowing up is because actually Google has recently acquired an AI avatar startup, Alter. So the tech giant actually paid $100 million to buy the company called Alter in an effort to improve its content game and compete with TikTok. This is wild, but Google just, that's Google's way of saying, hey, why not purchase this AI avatar startup for $100 million, because they're doing some really good AI avatar generation, and apparently that's worth $100 million now. So that it's kind of the opposite of this person does not exist, or the realistic woman that Unreal Engine 5 is trying to generate. Google is actually paying $100 million for you to get an avatar, an avatar AI generator. So I don't know. This kind of blows my mind. This is not where I saw any of this going with artificial technology. I mean, I thought artificial technology was going to be like robots, like maybe, the self-driving cars looked like it was cool, and that's been failing. And now they're just kind of like, forget the cars, forget the flying spaceships. We're going to make some avatars. And that's the direction we're going now. So, oh man. And Shutterstock partners with OpenAI to sell AI-generated stock images using DALL-E. So DALL-E is the application I was talking about before with the fashion the fashion app. So Shutterstock is buying them to generate stock images. So it's DALL-E, and apparently the DALL-E is just blowing up, and everybody wants them. So now you're going to have Shutterstock artificially generated images that you can use, and maybe you're going to even be paying for artificially generated images. So a whole trend in AI. Everybody is moving over to artificially generated images, and apparently the companies that are doing that well are getting bought out for a good lump sum of money. I am concerned about designer jobs. I am concerned about photographers. Do we just not want photographers anymore? Like, are we just going to generate this person does not exist.com images and then put them up on Shutterstock and then just have people use them on Flickr, Pinterest? And unfortunately, that looks like it's actually the direction that we're headed for 2023. Thank you so much. Take care, productive programmer. See you next time.